It's that time of year again when the flies are out. We hear some alternatives for battling the pests. Lots of recaps from video sales and more. Crew, let's ranch it up. Good day, everyone, and thanks for riding with us as we ranch it up. I'm Jeff Tigger Erhardt.
And I'm Rebecca Wanner, a.k.a. Bec. Bec.
A big thank you to our Ranch It Up lineup: Westway Feed Products, Neogen, Allied Genetic Resources, LivestockMarket.com, EquineMarket.com, AuctionTime.com, RFD TV, The Cowboy Channel, and Wrangler.
Appropriate, you have a bell sound effect for the bell ringer sales we've been having.
Oh, my gosh. You're crossing your fingers, aren't you? Because you're saying,
I've got my toes crossed. Let's be real.
If only your calves are going to bring that this fall. Let's hope. Yes, bell ringers all the way around. We're going to have recaps from Western Video Market coming up in a few minutes. We're going to have the recap from the Corn Belt Classic from Superior Livestock, which is what you're referring to, I'm assuming.
You bet it is.
With the bell ringers. So we're going to have that in just a few minutes. But we need to move on to the news with this one and a real controversial subject. You've got the headlines on this. Cow country news. You know, the cow stuff.
This one just went crazy all over social media. The story of how heat stress caused high death losses in a Kansas feed yard.
This one did kind of go viral, didn't it? In every way, shape, and form.
Similar to livestock losses due to blizzards and floods, extreme heat, coupled with high humidity and a lack of wind, can cause heat stress and death in livestock. Thousands of cattle in Kansas were lost recently to this phenomenon. Tara Barnhart, a feedlot veterinarian from southwest Kansas, said, "We had a natural disaster in southwest Kansas on June 11th, 2022, and in the days that followed that greatly affected cattle being fed for slaughter. It wasn't a tornado or a flood or government conspiracy to dismantle our food supply. There's no mysterious disease or theory. We know exactly what happened. It's called a heat index crisis. Prior to this day, our average high temperatures were in the 70s and the night temperatures in the 40s. The wind was normal and we were receiving rain showers that we so desperately needed." She said that the cattle were not acclimated to the heat as it went from 80 degrees to over 100 in a space of a day, with no real cooling at night. On June 11th, the temperatures rose, humidity was high, and wind speed nearly ceased.
So this was the story that absolutely, completely kind of rocked just about everybody. People were talking about it.
Yes.
We've had friends talk about it. We're coming and doing reels and videos and all kinds of different things. In fact, our buddy Steve Stratford, he was on with
Tucker Carlson.
Thank you. With Tucker Carlson talking about this, and people saying, no, there was no conspiracy. There wasn't some magical disease that was out there. But I tell you what, people have had opinions all over the boards. For today's Weigh 'em Up Sale Barn Report, I've got an awfully lot of numbers to go through, so I'm going to take my time. I'm going to go through them slowly so that you can listen and focus in on the weight classes that are relevant to your operation. I'm going to start with Western Video Market, their sale from earlier in the month. 670 weight steer calves coming in at $1.66. 770 weight steer calves. This was a big run, coming in at $1.56.5. 835 weight weaned steers at $1.55. 845 weight weaned steers at $1.77. A big bunch of 910 weight weaned steers at $1.52. A potload of 1,000-pound steers coming in at $1.31. On the heifer side, 6 weight heifer calves at $1.60.5. 6 1/4 weight heifer calves at $1.62. Here's a group of spayed heifers weighing 630, coming in at $1.60 even. 755 weight weaned heifers at $1.55.75, and then a big bunch of 8 1/4 weight heifers at $1.53. For the pairs, we had runs coming in at $14.60, 16.5, with the majority of the pairs coming in at $23.75 to $26.50. The bred heifers at $22.5, bred cows coming in at $14 1/4 up to $15.5. We will recap the Silver Legacy sale. That sale is coming up July 11th through the 13th. Superior Livestock's Corn Belt Classic, June 15th and 16th recap from South Sioux City, Nebraska. Over 26,500 head of calves and breeding stock were offered on this sale. I know an awful lot of people were watching this one. I'm going to go real slow with these numbers so you can pay attention to the prices and the weight classes that are relevant, to your operation. starting with Region 2. This is Montana, the Dakotas, Wyoming and Colorado, Nebraska, and Utah. 460 to 485 weight steers at 215 to 239 and a half. 5 1/4 to 535 weight steers at 208 to 210. 5 1/2 to 595 weights, 250 up to 220. We're getting bell ringers here. 6 to 645 weights, $1.89 and a half to 211. 6 1/2 to 690 weights, $1.92 up to 207. 7 to 745 weight steers, $1.99 up to 218. 760 to 775 weights, $1.89 to 207 and a half. 8 1/4 weight steers at $1.76 to $1.95. 870 to 880 weights, $1.60 to $1.82. 915 to 9 1/4 weights, $1.70 to $1.73. 955 to 985 weight steers, $1.50 up to $1.70. On the heifer side in Region 2, 485 weight heifers at 205 and a half. 5 to 5 1/4 weight heifers at $1.82 and a half to $1.92. 5 1/2 to 575 weights at $1.83 to $1.90. 610 to 630 weight heifers, $1.70 up to $1.97. 6 1/2 to 690 weights, $1.73 up to $1.94. 7 to 740 weights at $1.54 and a half up to $2. 7 1/2 to 795 weights, $1.65 and a half to $1.73. Some heavier cattle, 8 1/4 to 840 weights, $1.44 to $1.71. 875 to 880 weights at $1.40 to $1.45 and a half. And then 920 weight heifers at $1.40 in Region 2. Region 3, New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana. 4 to 485 weight steers at $1.71 to $2.14. 5 to 590 weight steers, $1.69 to $2.07. 6 to 685 weights at $1.60 all the way up to $2. 7 to 780 weights at $1.55 up to $2.60. 8 to 885 weights at $1.51 to $1.89. 9 to 9 1/2 weight steers in Region 3 at $1.50.75 up to $1.70. Now 4 to 490 weight heifers at $1.70 up to $1.89. 5 1/4 to 585 weight heifers, $1.61 to $1.89. 6 to 690 weights, $1.52 and a half to $1.83. 7 to 775 weights, $1.47 and a half to $1.79. 8 to 860 weights, $1.47 up to $1.57. Region 4, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, and Illinois. 520 to 565 weight steers, $1.90 to $1.22. 6 to 690 weights, $1.79 to $1.99 and a half. 7 to 790 weights, $1.55 to $1.84. 8 to 880 weight steers in Region 4 at $1.59 up to $1.72. And then 9 to 965 weight steers, $1.50 to $1.69. On the heifer side, 5 to 585 weights, $1.69 all the way up to $2. 615 to 690 weights, $1.60 to $1.74. 7 to 785 weights at $1.50 to $1.66 and a half. And then 8 to 875 weight heifers in Region 4 at $1.43 to $1.60. Region 5, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, and Georgia. 4 1/2 up to 5 weight steers, $1.68 to $1.71. 5 to 580 weights at $1.47 to $1.73. 6 to 675 weights, $1.57 to $1.92. 7 to 745 weights at $1.60 to $1.69. 845 weights at $1.68. 9 weight steers at $1.48. For the heifers, 430 up to 5 weights at $1.63 to $1.69 and a half. 5 to 5 1/2 weights at $1.45 to $1.57 and a half. 745 weight heifers at $1.65. 820 weights at $1.55. Wrapping up with Region 6, the Appalachian region and the northeastern part of the country. 570 weight steers at $1.60. 720 to 730 weights at $1.59 and a half to $1.70. 780 weights at $1.55 and a half. 8 1/4 weight steers at $1.57. For the heifers, 6 1/4 weights, $1.61. 815 weights at $1.54. As I mentioned, an awful lot of numbers that I went through there. If you need more information, you can get a hold of me anytime. Fire me a text, 707-726-2420. You can email me, ranchitupshow@gmail.com. Message me at any time, crew. Now, it's that time of year when the flies are starting to come out. We've got some interesting combatants, if you will. Stick around. We've got a lot more of the Ranch It Up radio show, and it's coming up right after this. What is one of your favorite times of year? And it's right around the corner.
Easy. Branding season. I love branding season.
Crew, it doesn't matter if you're selling commercial heifer calves come fall or bulls next spring. Branding season is the time to take samples for genetic testing. Get enrolled in Identity Branded or Identity Beef. Add value to those feeder cattle. Add value to your breeding cattle through genetic evaluation tools from, you guessed it, Neogen.
The necessities of life: food, water, shelter.
And your favorite radio hosts. This is Jeff Tigger Erhardt.
Tigger.
And Rebecca Wanner, a.k.a. Bec.
Bec.
Join us every week right here for the Ranch It Up radio show.
And the Bend radio show.
We talk cattle, market, sale barn reports, news,
Cooking, lifestyle, outdoors, recreation.
and everything in between.
And there's a lot in between.
Ranch It Up.
And the Bend.
A couple of buzzwords flying around the industry lately. Regenerative ag. Not new, but maybe new to you. What is regenerative ag? How does it work? Can I use it? Does it make a difference? We answer all that in the weeks to come right here on the Ranch It Up radio show.
Upcycling and efficiency, powered by liquid feed and protein and mineral tub supplements from Westway Feed Products, all designed to complement your forages. At Westway Feed Products, we create cow herd efficiency one lick at a time.
Let's get it on.
Cattle battle.
What is the season that I hate the most, or what drives me absolutely nuts? Okay, that's a long list. It's an open-ended question. I understand that.
Yeah,
but what
that is
drives
one.
me absolutely crazy?
Flies.
Flies drive me absolutely
There could be one
nuts.
fly in the house, and you will do everything.
bonkers.
You won't go to bed until that fly
Absolutely
is.
not. Drives me nuts. It's not just me, but the critters hate flies too. The pocketbook hates flies. We always feature fly control this time of year for very good reason, and here is a new product to consider. Now, we talked with Christy Gloyd from Cunafin about a biological control product. Take a listen to this, crew.
Fly control is something that we've talked about an awfully lot. Obviously, when we're discussing fly control, reason why we're doing it, and this has been proven, is that when you do not control the creepy crawlies and the flies, it absolutely affects your bottom line. I'm talking about taking calves, running them across the scale. Now, there's been a lot of different talks of types of fly control, but let's talk about maybe biological. I think maybe is the best way to do this. So, Christy, tell me about biologically what Cunafin is doing in terms of fly control.
Okay, we at Cunafin, we're the insectary, so we produce.
The insectary.
Yes.
Okay, what's an insectary? Start me out there.
That's where we produce and manufacture the fly predator, the fly parasite, which is a natural predator of the fly. So what we do is these fly pupa that you're looking at here.
This is a living thing,
Yes.
crew. This is not a dust on. This is a living thing. Okay.
Yes, it's a little micro wasp. And you can see them if you look for them, but you'll never see them if you lay them out in the ranch, in the fields, in the pastures and such.
Okay, so literally this is a pack of micro wasps.
Yes.
So is this like a chia pet where you get it wet and boom, the micro wasps become bigger wasps? What's going on?
Well, what you do is you take this bag and you walk and toss. You sprinkle them out like salt and pepper in your high concentrated areas of manure and moisture.
When? What time of year?
You do it from frost to frost. It's
Aha.
your hot season. Some people go year round. It depends on your weather and your fly production.
So is it more effective to go and I'll get a little bit more into the product application, but to apply this before fly season?
Yes, most people start in the springs or the hot months that we start in. You start laying them out so you can build up your beneficial population. And then once the heat hits and those fly pupas start to open up, the flies will start breeding, and then the fly parasite will then start taking over the pupa they'll take over the fly breeding process, and you'll just have a baby-making factory of fly parasites that'll stop the reproduction of the fly.
Winter survival.
Yes, they do go into a dormant state. Depends on how cold. It depends on if there's moisture, if there's anything for them to reap the benefits of the nutrition from.
How about our Canadian friends? Is this something that would they survive the winter, or, well, we probably are going to have to do another application come spring?
Well, you're probably going to have to do another application because the life cycle of the fly is 7 days. They can lay thousands of eggs in 7 days. The fly parasite is 18 to 30 days. They don't reproduce as fast as the fly, so you'll still have to continually lay them out.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's not like one time we do this in the spring and it's going to take. So this is a ongoing management practice that we have to have. So let's talk dollars and cents. Have you broken this down on a per cow basis? How do we go about equating this of if this is cost effective on my outfit?
For per cow, I don't have those calculations, but basically depending on your moisture, depending on the number of head, you can either lay them out every 2 weeks or once a month. Really affordable. It's only $25 a bag. There's 50,000 parasitoids.
How much does that cover? Like land? Is that like per acre? You're saying?
If you can follow me visually.
I'm going to try it.
Yep. Look at your ranch. Think of your congregation areas where your hot spots are, where the manure and the moisture is. You walk and toss. You take a handful of these fly parasites in the rice hulls, toss them out while you're walking on horseback or on a side-by-side, and just hit your distribution. You distribute them out in your hot spots. So visually, if you can think of, just one little handful at a time, you can cover, it depends on your animal too. So we come out and we design a program specifically for your ranch, your feedlot, your facility, depending on the moisture, the number of head, your areas, your cleaning schedule, because it's a total program. There's no magic bullet. You have to have your beneficials. Some people still use chemicals, baits, and sprays. And then your cleaning schedule is your whole total program that'll give you the most benefit.
Okay, that's where I was going to ask you the next question is it recommended to use this product not in lieu of, but in combination with?
Exactly. It's all based on what the farmer, the rancher wants to do. There's so many out there that don't like chemicals. We'll do as much as we can with beneficials and the cleaning program. Those are going to be the key. If you don't mind chemicals and baits, then just a little bit goes a long way. You just design a program specific to your needs, and it'll help with total fly control.
So literally this is a bag of little wasps. So how long is this going to last? I'm kind of, you see where I'm going? I'm a little dumbfounded that this is a little bag of insects that you got here.
It is. It's a little bag of insects. We ship them.
So can I freeze them and it works for next year?
You can put them in a dormant state.
You're kidding.
Don't last that long, though. Only 30 days.
Okay.
It's a live animal.
Got it. So it's not like I can put the leftovers in the freezer like the ice cream and again next.
No, that won't work.
People wanting some more information, where do we go?
You can go to www.kunafin.com. That's KUNAFIN.com. Or you can call us at 1-800-832-1113.
Thank you so much, Christy. Kunafin is the name of the product. One more time, Kunafin. Got it? Now, if you need, just reach out to me and I can pass the information along to you. We talk about it every spring. Controlling flies saves dollars, and we highly recommend making the investment. Those that want to give Kunafin a try, here's what I would like, is to reach out to us and let us know how the product performed. I'm very curious about that. Now, Kirk and the numbers when we come back. Crew, it's super easy to get a hold of the Boss Lady and I, and we want to hear any beef that you may have, or maybe just let us know what's happening out there in cow country. 707-RANCH-20 is the hotline. Leave us a voicemail or fire us a text. 707-RANCH-20.
Hey, it's Mark Van Zee with LivestockMarket.com.
Every week we hear from one of our great partners with updates, info, schedules, reports, and everything in between when it comes to buying and selling livestock and hay online and private treaty.
LivestockMarket.com is a centralized online platform of all types of livestock, as well as hay and straw.
They brought you Tractor House and Auction Time, LivestockMarket.com, on Facebook too.
Thanks, guys. Have a great week.
Lots of you have asked that we cover this one, and we're happy to oblige. Over the next several weeks, we'll be hearing from our big three. That's R-CALF USA, the USCA, and NCBA, each getting to share their thoughts of the current cattle environment, good, bad, and ugly. We've had just about everything thrown at us, from blizzards to rainstorms to heat and the drought already. Makes it tough to be in the cow business, so make life a bit easier with liquid feed and tub supplements from Westway Feed Products, all designed to complement your forages. It's upcycling and efficiency. At Westway Feed Products, we create cow herd efficiency one lick at a time. Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for staying with us. Kirk Donsbach, StoneX Financial Incorporated. Kirk, we were talking over the break, and you sold some calves, and you did pretty darn good with them. I was trying to get a hold of you, and it actually had me worried a little bit. You didn't answer your tele, and I understand why, because you had a pretty darn good day selling some calves. So would you be willing to kind of share what they were and what you got for them with everybody?
Sure. So I sell 530-pound Montana steers, and I add Montana because, the northern cattle, and that would include North Dakota, et cetera, et cetera. But I sold 530-pound steers for 214 commodity cattle, not NHTC or anything like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
So very, very strong basis, incredible basis.
So there wasn't programmed cattle, like you said. They weren't part of any particular program or marketed through any particular program, ID or anything like that.
No, I mean fully vaccinated, all the normal stuff that you would see on either video, Northern or Superior. But outside of that, no special bells and whistles. I would say, in my opinion, and I'm probably biased, but I would say, upper end genetics. But outside of that, commodity calves.
So congratulations with that, Kirk. What do the numbers look like, and what's kind of the correlation between the two? Because I'm pretty sure you're going to use your calves as an example when you're going through the numbers.
No, absolutely, Tigger. So as of Friday, and keep in mind that the Superior sale was on Thursday, so the board was even a little bit lower on the sale day than Friday. But as of Friday, June 17th, August feeders closed at 173.075. That's down 99 cents on the week, leaving the CME feeder index at 162.17, up 30 on the week, and the concluding basis at negative $10.78. So that basis that I'm talking about is the CME feeder index, which will be current delivery against current August feeder futures. So it's negative $10 there. With my calves on the sale, and we're talking October delivery, at the 214 price, let's call August futures at 170. That's 44 over. If we take a normal year, and let's just go with 600-pound calf, 600 to 700-pound Montana steer calf commodity, normal is 10 to 15 over the board. So the guys that called me before the sale, and like, what are you thinking they'll be, and kind of what's their range? I was talking 185, 190 is kind of what I was expecting. When those 6 to 7 weights came in, I don't know what the actual average is, but let's just call it 205. My normal expected 15 over, 10 to 15 over was running 30 to 35 over. To me, that's an action point. That's an action item.
Absolutely.
It definitely needs to get your attention. And I moved. So what I did by forward contracting them is I locked that in. And then, of course, I'm long on paper options. So fixed risk, leaving my upside open. I don't want to make a recommendation on your show here because we haven't gone through all the compliance aspects, but I would like to remind all your listeners that my recommendation is in my newsletter and that they can subscribe to that by texting cattle, CATTLE, to 33777. So to wrap this up, Tigger, August Live closed the week at 136.50. That's up 47.5 cents on the week, with cash starting the week in Texas at 136, then trading up to 140 in Texas and Kansas. The North had cash at 145 to 150 late in the week. Very good cash prices late in the North, leaving the 5-area weighted average at 143.73, up $3.21. Our basis increased to 580, meaning that futures are not keeping up with the rally in cash. Our weekly slaughter was 667,000 head. That's 7,000 less than the prior week and 3,000 head more than this week last year. Choice boxes traded 266.26. Probably the only bad news in this little update. That's down $5.06 on the week. December corn traded 732.5, up 12 cents. on a bullish heat index numbers coming out of the corn growing regions. Of interest on the charts, we had a very big shooting star reversal Friday. So something to pay attention, maybe indicating lower prices in the corn market to come.
Kirk, I got to say, I'm sitting here in the background, and congratulations on selling those calves.
Those are bell ringers, aren't they?
Oh, my gosh. You have me a little bit excited for this
We
fall.
are crossing our fingers
And toes.
that we can do well. And Kurt is presenting some very good strategies, too, by the way.
Really appreciate that.
I tip my hat to you from one legend to another.
Now, our tip of the hat goes out to everybody. You're hitting the hay fields. We know you're cutting down hay, getting ready to bale if you're not baling already. Want to throw out a PSA to all of you. Make sure you're putting the fire extinguishers in your vehicles.
Great idea.
Have them in the ranch trucks. Have them in the tractors.
Hot bearings, hit a rock with a sickle.
Doesn't take
spark.
much.
Absolutely. And now that's going to wrap it up for today. A big thanks from our crew to yours. Christy Gloyd with Kuma Finn, Kirk Donsbach, StoneX Financial Incorporated, and of course to you, the Boss Lady Bec.
A big thank you to our partners, Westway Feed Products, Neogen, Allied Genetic Resources, LivestockMarket.com, EquineMarket.com, AuctionTime.com, RFD TV, The Cowboy Channel, and Wrangler.
And crew, so glad y'all came with us one more time as we ranch it up. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook at Ranch It Up Show. Our email, ranchitupshow@gmail.com. Call and text us 24/7 at 707-726-2420. Ask questions. Doesn't matter. Spread the good word. Join us again next week where it's always Tigger approved.
Stay ranchy and ranch it up.